Gluten morning bread buddies, how are we doing? How has your week been? I mentioned this a couple of vlogs ago, but on a WhatsApp group that I have with my girlfriends, we always let each other know what our peak of the week has been. So let me know what your peak of the week has been, because I'm nosy and I want to know what's going on with you guys as well. And it's just so nice. It's a lovely way to keep checked in with people. So I really recommend doing it as well with like your group of friends, family. Just, it's a lovely little thing that we do each week. I'm heading into London for a long weekend. I'm literally there tomorrow through to Sunday. I have so much planned. Tomorrow I'm going, well, we're doing a full office day as usual, but then I'm going to my first ever beauty PR event. We're going to a Mob and Rimmel London event, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along to that. And then on Friday, I've got another PR event in the morning, which I'll bring you to. Going to see a couple of content creator friends, and then Lawrence is joining me and we're going to dinner with his parents. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to vlog of having dinner. It's quite fancy, the place that we're going to. And then Saturday and Sunday we just have a lovely pottering about London day together. We don't have many plans, which is really unlike us, but we're just going to go to a few food markets, go to a few shops, just have a nice leisurely weekend in London. I'm getting everything from the bathroom that I need to pack with me, because I'm going to pack in a second. I've realised how much pink I have in my bathroom. So many pink things. Even my toothbrush is pink, which by the way I think is one of the chicest toothbrushes ever. This is actually very kindly sponsored by the team at SURI, but I have had my eye on this brand for a really long time anyway. I love that they're sustainable. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you'll know that I'm really big on food waste, and I think if you're trying to make those kind of conscious choices, it's good to also make them in other areas if you can. So that's such a big selling point for me. I absolutely love that. Something that I think might be controversial. Up until we got our SURI toothbrushes, Lawrence and I used to share a toothbrush. And it's not what you think. We had one toothbrush and we used to swap the heads in and out because we go to bed at different times. It worked fine for us. But now I'm going away a lot more. He's been away on a few trips with his friends. One of us has got a manual toothbrush. One of us has got the electric one. It just wasn't working anymore. So to now have two toothbrushes, it's actually been quite a bit of a game changer. And it's also so much lighter, sleeker than our old one. The fact that we do have the little magnetic holders on the mirror. I see everyone with these, and I would lie if I'd say that I wasn't wanting to have that kind of aesthetic for myself. And the fact that it's super light as well with this great little travel case, very handy for when we're going away. Our other one was just so bulky and would take up so much space in the suitcase. Also, it didn't last battery wise. Yes, okay, there are two of us using it, but the SURI one, I haven't had to charge it. I actually can't remember the last time I charged it. The battery life is like over 40 days. We go away for quite long periods of time. We're actually going away early next year on a really long trip. So to know that I can charge it up and not have to worry about the battery life, really, really handy, because I do always forget about it, and then I'm just like, oh, I come to brush my teeth and I don't have any power in my toothbrush. And actually, before I go, I'm going to put on a new head because that needs to be changed. Get that in its little carry case. I've got the little free postage back bag that I'll just put the head back in. So you can just send the heads back to SURI and they will recycle those, which is very handy. So it's very good to be able to go away for a few days and have my own toothbrush. I've got like my nice little travel case that comes with it that also cleans it as well. There's a little button that you can press and it's a UV light cleaning. So good to be able to go away, have an electric toothbrush that cleans so much better than a manual one. And the team have also given me a code, so I'll put that there. If you want to get your own, you can use that code. There's also a link in my bio and get £10 off of your order. Thank you so much to the team at SURI for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys so much for supporting me as well and allowing me to talk about brands that I really love. Right, I'm going to pack all this stuff up, get ready, do a bit of work, then we'll check back in a bit later. I'm just in the middle of packing outfit that I'm going to wear. For me, it just makes a lot of sense. It means that it's all planned out. For me, it's kind of like having a meal plan. It means that I don't take unnecessary things. Everything's set each day. You pack smarter, maybe not necessarily lighter because I like to do so many outfit combinations. I try and do a capsule wardrobe. A lot of the time it doesn't happen. But I want to show you some of the bits I'm taking because I love some of the bits. So I'm thinking to wear to the office tomorrow. I went to a charity shop and I found this is I can never pronounce the brand of it, but Missimo Duty linen dress for £10. This would be like £100 dress. So when I saw that in the charity shop, I was like, yes, absolutely getting that. I just really like the fact that it's like poppers and it goes all the way to the top of the neck as well. So I need to throw that into the washing machine, but I'll probably wear that to the office tomorrow. Not sure on the shoe situation with that yet. I kind of want to harden it up a little. I either want to harden it up with like boots or really lean into that feminine look and wear some like ballet pumps or something. So I need to see what works best with that, or trainers. I need to see what will work best with that. And then on Friday, I think I've got a lot of like pottering around to do in London on Friday. I'm going to a PR event, then I'm going to my friend Ellie's house. She's another food content creator, so I'll bring you along to see her. And then I'm going out for dinner with Lawrence's parents. So I kind of need a morning to evening outfits that I can potter around in London with. I can de-layer as well, because I'll end up walking everywhere and traipsing around London. So the outfit I'm deciding to wear on Friday is I've got these really great COS barrel leg elasticated waist trousers. They're a really good weight to them as well, so really good for that in between weather. So I'm gonna take those with me, and then with that I'm either going to wear a black tank top or a plain white tee. We'll see what the weather's saying. I think the weather's supposed to be quite nice, but I think it can also be a little bit temperamental. We're in that like weird transitional area. I did an H&M order the other day and I really loved this. I've been after a suede coat actually for a while, but I found this on H&M and it actually is more like a heavyweight shirt. It is a shacket rather than an actual jacket. I'm very excited to wear this. So that is my like day to night outfit. Saturday we've got a whole kind of day pottering around in London. We might be out of London the whole day. I'm gonna wear my Goldie straight leg jeans for that day. Also on that same H&M order, I got this really beautiful, really finely striped, buttery, yellowy shirt that it's really oversized. So that with those jeans and these M&S shoes, I think is going to be a really lovely outfit that will work both potting around market stalls in London, in Shoreditch, but also it will work for going for a nice dinner in the evening. A good smart casual look, that one. And then on Sunday, there was a place in Broadway Market called Toe, which was an incredible sandwich and natural wine bar. It was above one of the pubs. It was a pop-up and I don't know why it ended because it was so good. It was so popular. It was absolutely delicious. The sommelier from that pop-up is now doing a few pop-up events all around London, and there's another place called Crispen that we love. They've got a place in Carnaby Street called Bar Crispin, and then they've got another place in kind of near to Spitalfields Market, Liverpool Street way, called Crispin, and it's a lovely small plates natural wine bar. Really recommend. It's a beautiful spot. The food is incredible. If you haven't been there before, it is one of my favourite small plates natural wine bars to go to. And he's doing a Japanese and natural wine pop-up. So I think it's going to be like yakitori dishes at Crispin on the Sunday. So he said, would you like to come along and do that? So we're going to go there on Sunday, probably like just for a little bit of like light lunch. I can't drink at the moment because I'm on Roaccutane. So it's a bit annoying because Crispin does have amazing natural wines, but I think they have some good kombuchas as well. So I'll be able to have those, which is good. I think it's supposed to be really good weather. So I've got my black long Levi shorts that I'm either going to wear with, I've raved about these tops before. These are the American Apparel crop tees. Always gutted that American Apparel doesn't exist anymore because these crop tees are incredible. That actually reminds me, I'm going to go on to Vinted in a second and buy a few more of this colour because it's my favourite colour ever and I wear them to death in summer, especially on a city break. Like this combination, so good. Very light and like very baggy shorts and a light and flowy top, like tee. It's perfection. So I've got that, but I've also got a print tee as well, just to give me two different options as an outfit there. And in case it is a little bit chilly and it isn't nice weather, I've got a Uniqlo jumper. And again, on that same H&M order, I got this striped cropped jacket. So that is Sunday's outfit there. Oh, that I'm probably going to wear with my trusty red M&S trainers. So I'm going to get these into the packing cubes now. I'm going into the office tomorrow, so I'm going to bake something to take along with me. I'm trying to work out what to do. I might do some blondies, or I've got some leftover taffy pastry from a job that I did, and I'm thinking I could maybe make a Biscoff taffy stuffed cookie or something. I'll have a think about what we'll do. We'll bake something in a second, but I'll pack these in first and then we'll get baking. I actually completely forgot that I've got a warm space bake, so let's go down and drop it off. I did using the leftovers from Easter actually. Leftover custard and rhubarb blondies. They are so good. I've shared the recipe on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. It's delicious. I think actually, because I've still got a tiny bit more of the custard left over, I think that's what we'll do for today's bake to take into the office tomorrow, because they are really good. I have run out of white chocolate though, but it's fine, we've got loads of milk chocolate. Maybe I'll add in some miso to it as well. Let's drop this off and then we'll get back home and make those.
Yeah, it's as in baking, future after maybe after chocolate, the gingerbread stuff.
They are rhubarb. Yeah. There are some days that I walk away from that group and I genuinely want to cry, and it's one of those days. I've got a little rock cake. They're just so lovely. We have a nice little chat, and actually they're just, I have quite a few people on TikTok say they must love you down there, and they're so kind, and I think they do, but they also don't really care in the nicest way possible. It's like there's just no pressure, there's no like expectations, they're just some lovely elderly ladies just playing bingo, and they're just, okay, thank you for dropping this, let's see you next. It's just, I said it before, I'll say it again, it is my favourite part of the week. It just fills my cup, it's so lovely, it's nice to connect with the community, and yeah, I love it so much. Okay, I have about 20 minutes in between now and my next meeting, so we'll get this batch of blondies on. I did share the recipe to this both on TikTok and on Shorts, so I'll link that in case you want to save this as a quick recipe as well, because it is my go-to blondie recipe. Really good, so even without the custard, it's amazing. So we need 225 grams, I'm gonna double this, so there's enough for the people in the office. So 450 grams of butter, which should be like most of this, I think. 392, it might be all of this. 481, that would be fine. And then we need 400 grams of light brown soft sugar. So it would be 200 if you're just doing one batch. 200 grams of just standard sugar. So 100 if you were doing a single batch. And then we'll just cream that in the KitchenAid to come together. Hopefully you can hear me over it. We're just gonna crack in 6 eggs, one at a time, until it's all incorporated into this. Right, that's our mix there done. And then I need 150 grams of plain flour, so 300 grams of plain flour. Oh, I need to preheat the oven. Oven preheated at 180. Half a teaspoon, so a teaspoon of baking powder. And then the final thing is 250 grams of either white chocolate chips. We're gonna go in with those ones, as I was saying earlier, because I've run out of white chocolate. So we need 500 grams in total. I'm also gonna put some miso in this. So let's get some miso paste. I think that'll be really good. I'm going to do 23 grams. I feel like we can go more. 43. We've got 43 grams of miso paste in that. Give that a mix, add in 500 grams of chocolate chips, and then that is it, done. Chocolate chips are in. I'm going to divide this over 2 tins, and we'll get the custard and marble it into the top of the blondie. Give it a nice few dollops. Let's get a knife, and then we're just going to swirl that top in. And the custard makes it, the top of this, so gooey, and then you have a slightly crunchy base with the like chocolate chunks in it. Such a good bake. That's it there. Dollops of the custard, and then just swirl it with a knife. And we're gonna bake this 180 degrees for 45 minutes. So I'll see you then. Okay, they are done and cooled. A little bit more colour to the top of these than the ones that I've done beforehand. but like not burnt, it's not burnt. I'm gonna slice these up, put them in a load of big Tupperwares, and then we can take those into the office tomorrow. I'll see you in the morning where we'll go to the office. See you then. Good morning, guys. I'm just gonna pop over to Borough Market because I made a frittata to bring in with me, and I also have some sriracha mayo that I keep in the office. And whilst I was on the tube, I had the biggest craving to put the frittata in a bagel, like have a little like egg sandwich situation. And there's a really good Jewish bagel stand in Borough Market, so I thought we could pop there now, grab a bagel and make some breakfast in the office. We are going to a Rimmel and Mob Kitchen event after work, so very excited to bring you along with that. Let's go get a bagel now, have some breakfast and get on with the day in the office. Quick elevator outfit check. Got my Matalan denim shirt on. This is an old New Look satin skirt, M&S shoes, and then this bag is one that my friend got me from, I think she said it was Greenwich Market. I'm gonna go check in now to the hotel that I'm staying at for a couple of days, called 100. I don't know if I mentioned that already. I have a quick freshen up and then we're gonna head over to the event. I'm at the 100 now. I'll give you a room tour in a second. There's a little part of this room I think is such a lovely feature. I'm gonna just redo my makeup first. The thing with being on Roaccutane is I haven't actually been struggling at all with dryness, but I am a little bit wary of the fact that my skin is still quite bad. I don't want to feel self-conscious at any moment throughout this evening. And I've got time, so I just thought let's take off, reapply. I can also chuck on a load of moisturiser as well, because I think that's the other reason why I've not been struggling so badly with dryness so far, because I have been really on top of moisturisation. When I've been at home and not filming, I have been slathering on moisturiser. There's a couple of products that I've really been enjoying whilst on this journey. One of them is the Beauty Pie Caviar Micro Mask. I actually got that as a part of a job that I did with them on TikTok, but it's really, really good. It's so moisturising. I wake up every morning to really glowy skin. So I've been using that, and there's also a nappy rash cream called Aquaphore that I've been using. And those two products I think have been making a big difference with preventing the dryness that could happen with Roaccutane. I've been on it now for a week and 3 days. So I'm very wary of the fact that it could still creep up on me, the dryness, but so far it's been okay. So I'm just going to redo my makeup and then I'll give you a room tour. Okay, room tour. We have bathroom here. I love a tile like this so much, but not a fan of this bath situation, if I'm completely honest. I am a full-on like walk-in shower kind of person, but a very good vanity as well. Lots of space there, which is good. And then through here, oh yeah, we got coffee station, little fridge down there as well, cupboard. Oh, it's a slide. Oh, look at those robes. They're nice. What a nice colour's that. Oh, that's really nice. I like that robe there a lot. And then the main room here. Massive bed. I'll show you that in a second because I love this. This is so lovely. This is a part gifted, parts PR, like media rates stay. For full disclosure, I actually got in touch with them. I needed somewhere to stay this period, and I came here with a couple of friends a few weekends ago. We had such a nice time on the rooftop. I think I stayed in this hotel when it was the Ace Hotel years ago, and I just thought I'd get in touch and see if they would be willing to do anything. And they offered 1 night fully comped, which is so kind, and then the other 2 nights as a discounted rate. So super, super grateful for that. So full disclosure on that, it is part gifted, part media rate stay. I don't know if my makeup is way too glowy. I feel like I've got an OTT. I think it looks worse on camera. I look very ghost-like. I think that's the thing with this Roccutane. It's making my skin very translucent. Anyway, so I don't know if this is something that they would do for everyone or if it's because of the fact that I reached out to them, but it's still very lovely. So we've got a nice little note there. I always take these home with me and put them in a nice little box that I keep. We got some cookies. I won't eat this now because I've just brushed my teeth, but we'll have that later on with a cup of tea. And then a couple of kombuchas as well, which I'm so grateful for. I don't know if that's because they've been following my journey and know that I'm not drinking, or if it's because, I don't know, if that's just something that they would have done anyway. If it's something they would have done anyway, I think that's great. To not give straight up an alcoholic option when they do a treat like that, I think is a really good thing. And then we've got this area here. This, oh my God, the light pouring through here. And I am just going to, tomorrow morning, sit here with a cup of coffee. Oh, this is going to be this is like perfect Sunday morning. Sit here with a book, have a coffee. Oh, we're gonna have a lovely time tomorrow morning. Breakfast included as well, so we'll have breakfast tomorrow. Okay, I think we're it. I'm gonna keep the same outfit on as I did beforehand. I kind of wore this on purpose because I knew that it'd be nice to wear to an event as well. So I'm just gonna pack up a smaller bag with a few bits because I don't need to take my huge work bag with me, obviously. Oh, this is what I was talking about. This product here. Really been enjoying that. And also I've always enjoyed this anyway, this lip balm. I've realised how pink all of my bathroom products are. Okay, pack up a bag. Let's go see what this event's like. Here are the cocktails. I might go for the clean rhubarb Cosmo, or actually no, the clean rhubarb Spritz. That sounds so good. Here's the tablescape. This is full butter. We have the Rimmel glosses, those are the oils there. Oh, and look at that butter there. And then this is the butter one. Very beautiful tablescape. There's the Clean Co Old Fashioned. This is the product here, and Jodie. So Jodie's got the Clean Old Fashioned, which looks. You said it smells really good.
It's gorgeous. It's really nice. It's very orangey. It smells so good.
Is it good?
I'm not very good at like distinguishing smells and stuff.
No, me neither.
It smells like alcohol a little bit. It hasn't got that like of alcohol, but it's like isn't that tasty?
It's got quite like a numbing.
Oakwood, orange, and vanilla, smooth, spicy
Vanilla. And then I got the rhubarb spritz, rhubarb tonic, water, and apple juice. Cheers, cheers. We got the guys from the Mob Kitchen here, getting everything plated up. Very excited to see what this food's like. The menu looks insane. Let me read it out to you because obviously the menu's all based around being like butter and oil. It looks great. So this is the nibbles that we're having here. We have some olive oil focaccia, which is this guy there. Whipped honey butter here. Olive oil with chili, fennel seed, lemon dipping oil. There's loads of good food here. Thank you. So this is the butter poached cods with beurre blanc and seasonal greens.
Sauce is so good.
Is it really good?
How good is that?
Oh, yeah. What an event. Great food and beauty. Olive oil creme brulee. You've never had one? Give it a nice little smack.
What is it?
It's basically custard.
Oh, okay. And honeycomb.
No,
Sugar.
Sugar. That's so good. Oh. This looks like such a good breakfast, I love it like if there's not a continental, I do love it when you get to have like two bits together, and you can either have like the full continental spread, which is basically like fruit, pastries, yogurt and granola, cheeses, cold cuts, or you can take one from the smaller plates and one from the larger ones. And there's fruit charcuterie bread, so you've got fruits, pastry, toasted rye, charcuterie, Danish cheese, granola, and then you have like breakfast plates as well, so a full English essentially. There's a miso Benedict. I might have to have that tomorrow. That sounds so good. Or I think Lawrence might like that. He might have that one. The avocado rye also sounds really interesting. It's essentially avocado on toast, but there's a yuzu mayo, and there's also a soya, sesame and Japanese chili oil with it. Like, that's right up my straza. And then also the soy cured salmon rye sounds interesting, which is again essentially like salmon on toast, but there's just interesting things with it as well. You got miso mustard, sake, tamarai, cured trout roe and dill. They're just like different flavour combinations, which I really love. I've gone for the tamago shake donburi, which is grilled sausage, oh my god, stumbling over words. Grilled Scottish salmon, scrambled egg rice bowl with sake, tamarai, cured trout roe, nori, chives, soya sesame, served with kimchi and miso soup. That I am so excited for. I've also got a black coffee. To have something like a latte, a cappuccino or a flat white, that's extra, but a nice black coffee. Oh yeah, that's really good. Oh, I just love breakfast so much. The only thing I'd say is that because it's in the Sticks and Sushi restaurant, it does give off very evening vibes. Wow, and that's the miso?
Yeah, this is the miso, so con chili.
Thank you so much, this looks amazing, thank you. This looks so good. Oh, this is so beautiful. This looks so good. So this is the yogurt and granola, only a tiny bit of that sesame there. That's the whole reason I ordered this, because I thought that sesame crunch would be interesting. That still looks lovely. I might even just take that back to the room and put that in the fridge and have that later. Got some miso soup. This is some kimchi. I thought that would actually be more like crispy chili oil. It's just chili oil, which is still fine. And then this is the scrambled egg salmon rice bowl. This is just so good for me. It's like perfect breakfast. I could eat curry for breakfast all the time. When we go to Asia, I love it so much, having things like curries. I mean, you can't go wrong with miso soup. That is just so delicious. This is delicious. I'm gonna have to recreate this because this 100% recommend coming and having breakfast here. I'm actually now meeting a friend of mine. She's a new friend who I met at another PR event. She's called Cara, and I just got on so well with her at a PR event that I went to that I messaged her and I said, I don't suppose that you're around to go grab a matcha, because she is a big matcha fan. I'm not. I'm trying really hard to like it because there's just better health benefits than coffee to it. It's a slower release of caffeine. There's antioxidants in it as well because it's made from green tea leaves, but they're green tea leaves that are grown in the shade, I think. But it's just supposed to be a better caffeine option than having coffee. So I've been trying really hard, and also I just kind of like the aesthetic of it. I want to be a matcha girly. So I said to her, do you fancy taking me somewhere that you think does great matcha and you can try and convert me? So we're gonna go meet Cara and see if the matcha place that she introduces me to is good. Let's see. So we've come to, what's the name of this place again? Carlia, this one here. So we come here and we're gonna do the iced matcha, which is £4.50. And this is like proper just matcha, none of the sweeteners, and that's what I want to start really enjoying, because I feel like all the other ones, they've been nice that I've tried. I've tried Jenki, M&S Cafe, I've tried Blank Street. They've all been good, but they've all had like so much sweetener in it. So I want to try one that is just matcha, you know. But all of these treats here, look at all of these amazing treats here. We're gonna get a pastel donata and a red velvet cupcake. This is Cara here as well.
Love Inception.
This is so Inception. I'll tag Cara's TikTok and YouTube as well, because yeah, look at this. Ridiculous. Okay, we've done our little review. Cara's already like, she's finished hers. I've finished everything. Or like, which is good, like
On brand.
So on brand. I just feel like Guys, I'm still struggling on the matcha front. Like, that isn't the worst. I do feel like this is a good place to come if you want to actually try matcha, because it's nice. I wonder if also a bit of salt, because I've had a few people say like salt and stuff is really good too, but I wonder if that only works with
vanilla.
Yeah. It's nice. I feel like if you're a matcha lover, you should try this place out. And the baked goods were nice. They're pleasant. Nothing to write home about, but not bad, you know?
And it'd be a nice place to come work.
Yeah, although they do have laptop-free weekends.
Okay,
So you're not allowed at the weekends. Thank you for introducing me to this place.
You're so welcome.
I would recommend, if you're a matcha fan, go for it. Right, we're gonna have a natter now. Oh my gosh, Cara, what an absolute sweetheart. If you don't follow her on TikTok, highly recommend. She does a lot of food reviews, and she's just so sweet, like proper lovely Irish soul. Had the best time. She's so lovely. We are now heading across London to Clapham. There's another PR event that we're going to, a company called the Milkman, which is kind of like, what's that one? There was a milk delivery service. I used to use it all the time. I can't remember what it's called now, so it's gonna really bug me. But it's essentially, oh, that's the bus I need, a Milkman service. And they're doing a nice little PR brunch. So we're gonna head over to Clapham now. Right, let's go. Some nice pastries here, Bellini. They also do all of these lovely brands as well. Very excited to see what's in the goodie bags. And then this is where we're all sat. That event was so good. Let me move this, I'll show you what this is in a second. But that event was so lovely. It felt less influencer-y, if that makes sense. It was more, maybe it's because of the table that I was sat at, but I was at the table with a lot of the people from the company, which is the Modern Milkman. I've got such a good bag of goodies. There were goodie bags anyway, but then they had other stuff on the table, and I was one of the last people to leave, so they're just like, take stuff, what do you want? I was like, well, I'll take everything. It's really lovely when you go to these events and you actually end up wanting to use the service or product that it's there to essentially promote, and that's exactly what the Modern Milkman has done for me with that. I am going to 100% subscribe to it. It's essentially like a Milkman, and they have so many beautiful small business brands. It's a bit like Milk and More, but more independent, and I love it so much. We used to get milk delivered at home, and for me it's a real nostalgic thing. I didn't drink milk for a long time. I still don't really drink it, but I use it a lot with baking. I sometimes use it with coffee, and especially now that we're in iced coffee season, I prefer full fat milk to, I sometimes have oat, but I prefer full fat milk. So I think I'm going to subscribe to that one and get a couple of milk bottles a week. I just think it's such a cute thing to have a nice little milk bottle. I'll put the link below to the website because I think it's going to be a really nice one to support. But I'm about to go to Ellie's house now, and I just stopped at a park because I wanted to pull together this for her. I've done a TikTok on this because I thought this was so nice. Various different things. She wants to start doing planting on her balcony, and I just thought I'll get a few things for her to be able to do that. We've got some seeds in there, a seed box, a book that's about like my tiny garden kitchen thing. Most of the stuff's from IKEA as well, so relatively easy. So I thought I'd just sit down in a park for a second, have a catch up with you guys, but also pull this together for her so I could go to hers with this in hand. Here you go. I never want to go to someone's house with my arms swinging. We're literally just having a bit of a catch up. I thought, I'm in London, let's go see her, see the new place, give her this. I'm looking forward to having a good old catch up. We're at Ellie's now. I feel like what Ellie's done here is because it's a new build, right?
Yeah, literally first people to ever live in here.
You've really un-new builded.
That was literally
so good. For example, this is the kitchen here. How stunning. Beautiful, deep. Do you know what the name of that colour is?
It's Etrusion Red by Farrow & Ball. It's not Farrow & Ball, it's a dupe. Yeah.
She did the colour match.
I'd just like to clarify, I did not buy
Farrow & Ball. Everyone does it. We get our colour match to Farrow & Ball. And then around here, look at this, actually let me flip you guys around.
Favourite bit.
beautiful pantry. It's just done so beautifully, these handles.
so much.
Lovely coffee station. Look at this.
He bought me these the other day. How cute.
Oh my goodness. Where are those from?
I don't know. I think she got them from a little shop in Stoke Newington.
Maybe.
But they're made in Portugal. All the good ceramics are made in Portugal.
Yeah, this one here. So this is a beautiful jug that Ellie brought back from Portugal for like €9. Oh, hold on. This is that maybe we might be able to find them.
I think you will.
Online.
I did find her Instagram.
And this is the spread here.
Ready to eat.
Ready to eat. Oh my goodness. Talk us through.
We've got a little. This is my last test of my like tofu frittata loaf.
How many have you done now of it?
That's probably the second one. I'm going to film another one today. So I wanted it to have a bit more bite than this one has got. This one's a little bit soft.
How many recipe tests do you normally do in order to
Usually
get
just
your...
one.
That's because people ask me that all the time, and I feel bad saying one, but when you know food and when you're working with food all the time, you kind of just know what's going to work, and it might just be a slight tweak that you're like, oh, that was a little bit off.
And you know if you tweak it in the recipe, it'll be perfect for people.
Exactly.
So usually just one, but this is one I make a lot because
so
it's
this
a good
is a tofu one.
Yeah, it's a tofu frittata, so it's got like sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, all the good stuff in it.
When's that going live?
So I'm doing a series called Not Bread because I'm recently gluten-free, so these are like my bread alternatives. Depends how quickly I can edit it. This weekend?
I'll link this below.
Yeah, this is just a vegan sausage, but I've just glazed it in like gochujang, agave, bit of lime. The kale is like kind of like a cheesy, lemony kale. No tahini actually. This has just got loads of nutritional yeast on it, and it kind of makes like a saucy,
oh, I like that.
zingy.
That's delicious.
Really good.
Oh wow.
Recipes in my book. And then a little lemon pepper mayo.
Stunning. We've got some seeds. We've got this here. Ellie was saying is a really
independent, female-owned East London brand. Like, she's so lovely. If you want to support a small kimchi brand.
Yeah. And I think also, like, I saw this and the branding is so amazing that I did not even consider it would be a small business.
You'll love the other flavours as well. There's like a wild garlic one. Sometimes she does a beetroot one, a rainbow one. She does loads of different flavours.
I love that, like when it's different flavours, and this is it's a daikon one as well, which I think
such a nice crunch.
That's exactly what you're saying, and good amount because I love kimchi, but because it's all like
it's a bit savory,
leaves, there's no meatiness to it.
Yeah. You can't eat as much.
I've said it to you before that your innovativeness with plant-based cooking is just insane.
Just find it makes you a bit more creative, you know.
You have to
less
be more
things
creative.
to play with. If you want to make things eggy as a vegan, it's called kalanamak. I think it's like an Indian ingredient.
Is it a bit like flaxseed?
Like a spice.
Oh, okay. And it makes things.
It's really sulfuric.
Kalanamak
is its actual name, or with black salt.
Black salt. Okay.
It smells horrific.
Does it?
Yeah.
And how would you use it with like
like salt?
You would just like
don't cook with it. It will die. It will die when you cook it.
Fine.
Yeah, loads of people like put it in as they're cooking things. I'm like, you won't be able to taste that.
Fine.
Just literally, it's a bit like sumac, you know, like when you just have a little bit at the end. So if you have that, it would taste really like egg.
Oh, you guys, if you don't follow Ellie already, please do. Well, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, my pleasure.
Incredible food.
I'm really in my hosting era now.
Oh, I know.
You know, like when you move in somewhere and you're like, you just want to have
everyone like the table setting,
it's so fun.
Everything. I'm
so
obsessed.
fun.
Right, we're gonna have an atta now, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Bye. Good morning, guys. I'm with Lawrence now. He joined me yesterday. I left you guys because we went for drinks and dinner with Lawrence's parents, and the places that we went to were a little bit, I don't know if vlogging would have been right in the situations. So every year for Christmas, we will either do something with Lawrence's parents, like a doing thing. We've done it before, we've gone to vineyards before, or what we're doing recently is going to nice restaurants as a Christmas gift. So this was our Christmas gift to them last night, and we went first the Rivoli bar in the Ritz. I don't know, actually I don't know if I would recommend it. It was nice, it was a nice experience, but drinks are like £25 each, as you would probably expect.
I think going to the Ritz is kind of fun. The Rivoli bar is really old. It's like a 1920s, 1930s Art Deco, like all original features, all that kind of stuff. I like how they do things, but maybe the drinks and the service weren't as good as they should have been.
Yeah, I think for the price point, service and drinks fell a little bit flat. If you want to go for like a little bit of a special occasion, almost not be fussed by that, just have maybe a glass of champagne, I would maybe recommend, but I personally wouldn't return to that one.
It's
But
good for a one-off.
it's good for one-off.
Lots of other great cocktail bars in that area.
Yeah.
That I would try.
Agreed.
Over.
Then we went to, so the main thing that we did for the present to them was going to the Dover. So that's in Mayfair on Dover Street. It is kind of like a Italian, New York, really upscale restaurant. Absolutely stunning interiors. It's quite small actually, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really beautiful. The drinks were way less, they're like half the price there. But I would recommend going to the Dover for drinks over the Rivoli bar because they're like half the price and the service was so much better, and I think the vibe and the style of the place were a little bit more elevated, a little bit less old money, a little bit more new money. It's really rare these days that we go to a restaurant that is like you have your main dishes each. We normally go to small plates ones where you share everything. Each of the dishes are like £25, so not cheap at all. Well, Lawrence had the prawn cocktail.
It looked great. The actual quality of the seafood I don't think was that good. They were a little bit watery, a little bit mushy. I think it was a bit more style over substance on that.
Something I will say about the Dover, it is absolutely impeccable service. Everything that you'd expect for with that price point, you get. Like you finish a drink, they take away that glass, really attentive. I had for a starter the beef tartare, which was lovely. I've had better steak tartares, but it was definitely a delicious one. And then for mains, I shared the Dover sole with Lawrence's mum, which is £65, and it came with like samphire, some chilli, a little bit of like this lime beurre blanc sauce, I think, and we had that with a side of asparagus and some chips. Really delicious, but I think for the size of the sole that you got and the price point, I don't think it really translated.
It looks weird. I would expect for 65 quid, it's called the Dover. I want a whole fish.
Yeah, you want to be able to like flip it over, like take the bits off. Tasted great, but I think that should have been more around the price point of £45, and that's in relation to the place that we're in. I think you could have had a dish like that in a small plates restaurant by the coast and it cost something like £25, but it's in relation. You're in Mayfair at the Dover, of course it's going to be more expensive, but it wasn't worth £65. You had the ribeye steak. That was incredible. I would go back to the Dover to have that steak. There was this beautiful peppercorn, salt crust. It was almost like a black and blue steak. It was cooked to perfection, so tender, so juicy.
It's just one of the best steaks I've had in a long time.
I would agree, one of the best steaks had in a very long time. So I don't know, I think I would recommend and I would return to the Dover, but it was really expensive. It's like a £500 meal altogether. The drinks were like 150 because there was a bottle of wine involved. Food was like 330 quid for 4 people. For 3 courses. Oh, we had dessert as well. We had, it was like a brownie sundae with salted caramel ice cream. You had the creme brulee cheesecake, which we've had better
It's meant
cheesecakes.
to be a New York style cheesecake and I think it was too solid.
It wasn't fluffy enough. Lawrence's parents shared a panna cotta, which had an amazing wobble to it as well. So 4 people, 3 courses, £330 altogether for the food. Not a cheap meal by any stretch, but if you're looking for somewhere that's a little bit more fancy, a proper celebrationary meal, I would recommend, but maybe not some of those dishes that we said. So now we're having a very like mooch day around London, so let's just have a little bit of a mooch together and we'll show you some fun things that we find.
If you are happy, tell your face about it and smile. You got it.
You can get a couple of oysters. These are Carlingford ones. I've talked about Carlingford oysters before. They are so good. They're at a point where the sea meets the fresh water and they're kind of like minerally, less like salty. Really good. Put you guys here. Thank you. I'm a hot sauce gal. Oh, they have the green one.
Do you like
Cheers.
Okay, and I'm going to give you each a gelato in the house as well. This is a nice French oyster, sweet and creamy. These are my personal favourite. I love them.
We're at this place here, Tamaki. I think we're going to get a salmon one, £4.50, and a course fried chicken.
You guys' energy is great.
Yeah, everyone's energy. Hi, how you doing?
Very good. Are you making a TikTok?
This is YouTube, but I do
so
TikToks as well. Thank you.
There you
Wow, thank you.
You did it extra.
That's incredible. Thank you so much. Cheers. That's really good. Yeah, both of those. If you're a fan of like sushi, would recommend that one. Good, right?
Very nice.
That's some fresh. Very good. We say this all the time, but I'm so glad that we don't live in London because we would be here all the time. Look at these ranunculus. So gorgeous. Beautiful tulips. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, we've got peonies. Guys, it's peony season. Look at those. If we lived in London, we'd be here spending ridiculous amounts of money every single weekend, buying fresh flowers every single weekend. So I'm actually very fortunate. It'd be very easy to spend a lot of money. This is the kimchi that was at Ellie's the other day. This is the daikon kimchi. I think we're gonna have to get that. So this is the brand here. The brand is called Kimchi Radish, and this was so good at Ellie's house that I think I'm gonna have to get this. We're now at Nettle Market. Nettle Market is much more chill. It's more in like this like little courtyard area, lots of places to sit down, less hectic, and the stands here are more permanent. So if you're after a little bit more of a dining food, like street food experience, I'd say come to Nettle Market. But if you want to have like street food, like literally pick up loads of different things, Broadway is the one to go to. We're going to get a few bits from here. So we've got here higher fried, the fried chicken strips from here. Then I think we're going to get a New York pepperoni slice from this guy, and then a cheeseburger from this guy. This is the haul here. We have our pepperoni slice with everything crust. This is world famous Gordo's pizza, higher fried chicken, and then this one is Jupiter Burger. We'll open this one in a second. Florence has gone and got a couple of beers. Forest Road Sesh IPA, good. And then I've got this alcohol-free Nirvana. Cheers. It's a very good alcohol-free beer. Love that. I think that could do with more seasoning and more sharpness from pickles. Maybe a little bit more like burger sauce as well. You know what I mean? Just needs a little bit more oomph.
Feel very
Weighty.
very supple.
That, like that a lot. That's very good.
It's pepperoni, but it's got from Paulie's Bagels and everything bagel crust.
They're nice, but I've had better burgers and better slice of pizzas. But I would definitely recommend coming to Nettle Market as well. It's a really great spot to have loads of different bits of food, have a drink, sit in the sun. We came back to Broadway Market just on the way back, and the kimchi place, the kimchi that Ellie served with her lunch yesterday, the woman who owns that, called Kimmy, she has a stand here, and we like walked by and let her know, oh, I'm going to be at Broadway Market, I'll see you, because I saw in her stories that she was at Broadway, and she has given me a load of her stuff. She is the sweetest person ever, but we've got so much of her kimchi to try now. We have this rainbow one, beetroot one, which looks incredible, and then also the daikon one that Ellie served at lunch. She gave me 2 of those. I'm going to be able to include one in the giveaway. So excited! I love kimchi so much. If you're in Broadway Market, definitely swing by, give her a little visit, because she's doing incredible things and it's just so sweet as well. We're just at the cheese stand now. Lawrence is going to get a little pot of this oozy cheese here. Was that gorgonzola?
Yeah, I got some Comté.
Comté,
Yeah,
we love a bit of
Comté
Comté. What else did you want?
It's semi-curado manchego.
Look at that oozy cheese in there. Oh, also we picked up, there was a little shop at the end of Broadway Market, and we got a whole bag of really beautiful tomatoes. We got a whole bag of these beautiful coloured tomatoes. So I feel like on Sunday when we get home, we're going to have a nice little spread of beautiful tomatoes, a bit of cheese. I think I've got a loaf of sourdough still. Is that still okay at home? On the verge. Be alright. We popped back, freshened up a little bit, and now we're just in Soho and gonna go for some dinner. There's a few places that we have saved, and we normally book somewhere, but for this weekend we kind of just wanted to relax and not have any pressure on it. So we decided to just have a little float around and just pop it into the various places that we have saved and see where can fit us in. So we'll let you know where we end up getting into. So we've made it into duck soup. Lawrence has been here before, I haven't, but it's been on our eat list for a really long time. It's a really lovely, like, small plates wine bar right in the centre of Soho. Very small, like this little table here. Oh, there's vinyls there. Thank you.
Thank you.
So very happy that we got into this place. We've ordered a few things. So whenever there's pickles on the menu, we order pickles. We've got some market pickles, which are £4. They've just arrived. And this is what they look like. Another pickle.
And celery.
That is great. Then we've also ordered fried chicken, which comes with garlic yogurt, gem, preserved lemon and coriander, £15. And also the cavatelli. It's double L.
That's Spanish.
Okay. It's all like handwritten, so I'm struggling to read it. But essentially, pasta, tomato, spinach, anchovy, chilli, ricotta, £14.50. Those like small plates, and then we've done 2 large plates. It's a skate wing, which comes with tomato, butter, capers. That's £29, and a char grilled pork collar with beans and spiced pickled rhubarb. £31. Oh, and some potatoes for £6 with alioli. Cornish potatoes. Got herself a kombucha, and Lawrence has a Negroni, drink of choice.
Negroni.
Is it a Negroni? Cheers. Oh, it's very subtle, savoury kombucha. They also have some drinking vinegars, which is actually like a shrub. If you've not had it before, but you like kombucha and it to be like that vinegary edge, really interesting. So I might order some of the drinking vinegars.
I know that we're not necessarily going to drink it, but there's a really good wine. This place is really well known for its wine.
And there's a vermouth menu.
Vermouth menu's great, the apéro menu's great.
If you're into your wine, this is the place. Very exciting. That was really, really good. Really recommend if you really like small plates, especially if you like wine. Definitely put duck soup on the list, and if you have had it on your list, would really recommend going. What was your favourite dish?
With the pasta.
Oh, the pasta.
Yeah.
It was very simple, fresh, lovely ingredients.
Flavours.
Deep flavours. Yeah, that was really nice. You had like quite a few nice wines as well, didn't you?
Yeah, lovely vermouth.
Oh yeah, they had a good vermouth menu. So they have on the menu, you can ask your server to pair you with a glass of wine out of like their recommendations. So if you're not sure what to get, they can really guide you on that, and I think that's such a lovely touch when someone else has such good knowledge. I love the fried chicken, that was my favourite. Yeah, just really good. Would return, would recommend. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to go to Hundred Market in the morning, and there's some places that we've had saved for a really long time there. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. We have just checked out of 100 Shoreditch. If you're after a hotel in the Shoreditch area, really, really recommend it. Even though it was part gifted, part media rate stay, I will 100% be going back. Very similar, I don't know if you agree, to like Hoxton, the Hoxton Hotel kind of vibes, but in Shoreditch. Just really good, great co-working spaces, rooftop. There's a gym, didn't get to go to it this time, but maybe like when I hopefully rebook, I'll be able to check out the gym. Great breakfast.
At Sticks and Sushi.
At Sticks and Sushi, the Six and Sunrise. Really recommend as a good city location to stay.
Also got the Seed Library cocktail bar.
Yeah, we didn't get to go there either.
And another cocktail bar and the rooftop bar.
And what is it, Casso? Yeah, so I think when we next stay, we might have to check out the Seed Library and Casso. It was good, definitely putting it on my list as good London hotels to stay at. We are heading now over to Hundred Market. Lawrence needs to go to Rains to get a new weekend bag. And we're just gonna have a little bit of a mooch. There's a place called Crunch, which is a sandwich place. It's like a sandwich burger, I think. So I'm very excited to try that.
All the rage.
It's all the rage. Seen it all over TikTok. It's a glorious day. Feels very summery. This is the Condiment Claire collaboration. Sea salt and vanilla. I've also got half coconut milk, half oat milk. This one has been really good. The M&S Cafe one was really good, which I was really surprised about. And then the other one that I had was the Blank Street one, which I had the white chocolate one, which was really intense in terms of sweetness. I do like it, but it has to have loads of sweetener in it. So do I actually like matcha, or do I just like the sweetener? Lawrence was asking them about what the ceremonial element of it was, and you were asking quite a few questions about that, and whilst I was getting my order, Lawrence was there googling, trying to work it out. So what have you learned about ceremonial grade matcha?
Well, I'm sure there's lots more grades within ceremonial grade, but there's ceremonial grade and culinary grade. And the difference between ceremonial grade and culinary grade is that it has to be from a specific region of origin, Uji in Japan. They're crafted from the year's earliest tea sprouts known as first flush, so it's very similar to tea in that way.
I'd be very interested to know if there are different levels of ceremonial grade matcha. Come try it and see what you think, because I think the sea salt in it is really good. We'll see what Lawrence thinks. Yeah, he's not a fan. We've popped it into Colourful Standard. I've been wanting to get this kind of set for a while. I think these shorts are really good. And this is the men's shirt. I've already got a t-shirt from Colourful Standard, and they're just such a lovely fit. I feel like it looks better in real life than it does on camera. I was going to get these joggers, but I'm not too sure about them. They're definitely too long, but Lawrence could take those up for me. I think I prefer a more tapered, elasticated base to them. Very comfy though. I think we'll just get the t-shirt, shirt and shorts instead. Crispen now, and this place, I love it here so much. It's such a good thing. We have got such a good looking menu here. Which martini was this one? This was the
Sesame Gin Martini.
Sesame Gin Martini.
Oh yeah. He said that it was very drinkable, and he's not wrong. I don't normally like gin martinis, but it's absolutely delicious.
Is that really good?
Sometimes sesame can really like smack you around the face, but that's not.
We've also got here the red geisha, a wasabi Bloody Mary, and look at that furikake on the side there. Just so stunning. Lawrence is going to do another taste of this one.
Yeah, delish. It could be spicier. This is more like a tomato usually.
We have already ordered a couple of bits. We've ordered the Guinness pickles, which are £5, two of the bloody sake oysters, which are £4.50 each. We love an oyster. Oh, we didn't ask where the oysters are from, if they're Carlingford or anything. A couple of the Mentego stuffed chicken wings, £5.50 each. Mentego is a salmon roe, is that what she said? It'll be like a whipped fish roe stuffed chicken wing. There's just so many good things on this menu. I love Japanese food so much, and I love Crispen so much.
So we have Guinness pickle and 2 lovely rock oyster with bloody saga and sea grapes.
Sea grapes?
Yeah.
What sea grapes?
It's a sea herb, give a lot of texture and crunchiness to the oyster. They're from Essex, and the sauce is a bloody saga. So all the leftover saga, you ferment with the smoked tomatoes, you'll feel it once you're gonna taste.
The Bloody Mary element of that, I think that works really nicely. It's like a Tabasco.
Yeah.
It's like a more tomatoey, saucy Tabasco. Really delicious. Yeah, they're a great pickle. This is the stuffed chicken wing. It's with pollock roe. Cheers. Whoa. Yeah, it does need more lime. Wow, that is not fishy in the slightest. Juicy chicken. Wow. You know like how Portuguese chicken is like really like crispy and almost like barbecued, yeah, on the outside. That tastes like that, but then you have this like salty roe in the middle. The lime as well gives it a nice acidic edge.
The pattern is super cool because you can have them on every single color. It's very gastronomic, low in ABV. I usually call it like breakfast wine.
It's got a spritz to it. It smells like a dessert wine on the nose, but it's not on the taste. It's got like a sourness, like a pet-ness to it. But it's really drinkable. It's great on a Sunday afternoon, sat in East London like this is, and it will go really well because it's so crisp. If you've got a fried thing, the fat and the crisp will just cut through each other.
If you're wanting to start experimenting with trying skin contact wines, orange wines, I highly recommend coming to Crispin, but also giving Stefano a follow because he does so many pop-ups and his knowledge of stuff is so incredible. He's like the most lovely guy and he's just really good at making sure that you're going to try, like, have the best thing that you want. He'll bring over things for you to taste, and he's that kind of person that if you were to order a glass of wine that you're like, oh no, actually I'm not sure about that, like there'll be zero problems whatsoever about like swapping out and him bringing you something completely different. Just he's a great guy, isn't he? Like,
lovely guy.
Really knowledgeable. So I'll link his Instagram below, and if you give him a follow, he always like posts the different like pop-ups that he does. Really recommend. This is the hotate toast with a scallop, kind of like a prawn toast, I guess, filling, and then here we have a seaweed sweet chili sauce.
It's like a toasty.
Yeah.
They put it in a toasty machine.
It's like a little prawn toast, but scallop toast toasty. Oh wow!
Evident
Okay.
dog, caramucci. Caramucci is the botarga one. A little bit of ketchup and tempura prawn. It's super
So it's
tasty.
tempura prawn and like a croissant. Oh my goodness! And then the saucy on top.
No, it's botarga. It's caramucci.
Oh, okay, fine.
It's
And
like
what was the
dried
sauce?
It's
Yeah, ketchup.
Homemade.
Amazing. Thank you.
But it's very subtle. And if you've got that sauce in it, you can't taste anything else.
Just tastes like fried bread. Yeah. I think this could have just been like a prawn toast. Croissant. That is a great concept. I love that. If I have to recreate something like that, that's really good. The prawn is like super like chunky and juicy. Great tomato sauce and then like a pillowy croissant. Yeah.
Oh, and there's stuff underneath it.
Ooh, like what, kohlrabi? Cucumber. I was going to say because that's the only thing it could do with it. It could do with like lettuce or something. Look at this. This is the mussel kakiyake, is it? So it's basically like a fried mussel burger.
With some sort of mussel mayonnaise. Let's cut it in half. Is that-
Yeah. I never would have ordered this one if we weren't recommended it. So yeah, this is the mussel teriyaki roll. It's £8. I think £8 for that. It's very good. For where we are, you'd pay that in Spitalfields. Cheers. Yeah, I'm not normally a mussel fan. Mussels aren't my favourite fish.
Very subtle.
I think that's absolutely gorgeous. Now we have the sashimi fruit de mer, £35. We got kingfish,
It's fatty tuna. belly
fatty tuna,
the
lean.
Lean tuna. This
Octopus.
is octopus. It's horse mackerel.
What's horse mackerel?
Don't know.
Okay.
I've heard of it before, but I can't explain what it is. And then this is mackerel, but torched.
Lean tuna first.
This looks like steak.
Yeah. Look at the colour of that. I'm going to try it first without any of these sauces and then, cheers, and then go in. Tastes very irony. The miso ginger sauce. Whoa. This is the kingfish.
I'm going to dip this.
You're going to dip straight away? It's very light and fresh. It's got the pumpkin.
What's wasabi?
Is it wasabi and pumpkin?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, I just love wasabi though. Like the knife skills on that,
How would they cut it like that?
I have no idea. This is the octopus. That's a good amount of fishiness. Sweety vinegary edge to it. It's got like a nice bite to it as well, the octopus. Love that one, that's really good. Right, let's do the fatty tuna next. I feel like this is turning into just a sashimi tasting vlog. Wow, that is fatty. Whoa. This is serious.
This is where it's at.
Oh my god, you can
so
taste the
fatty.
fattiness.
God, it's like beef.
The fat is just like coating my lips. It feels like I'm wearing lip balm. Oh my gosh.
It's the fattiest tuna I've ever had.
Whoa.
That's very good.
That's,
the best one.
that's incredible. It just melts. It melts on your tongue. Horse mackerel, whatever horse mackerel is. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's delicious. If you like mackerel.
It's got like a barbecue-y char.
It's a barbecue. It's got a lovely meatiness to it.
Cut it on the top.
Saltiness. It's got a nice texture. Wow.
That's number 2 for me so far.
Yeah, I agree. And then this one here is the red mullet.
Yeah.
Again, like how this has been cut. It's like a work of art. Cheers.
Yeah, it's really good.
That was incredible. That's £35 for that dish. But I think well worth it.
I think for where we are, I didn't necessarily want to eat too much stuff because we've already been to places to eat this morning and had breakfast and had loads to eat last night and the night before. I wanted something exactly like that, and it was presented beautifully. Everything was different to one another, all tasted really good.
Just brilliant. It's funny actually because when I applied for MasterChef, they ask you on the application form what chefs you like really aspire to, that you really like? And I put down Louis de Haas, who is the main chef. I don't know if he's still the main chef here, but when I applied for MasterChef, he was the main chef here at Crispen. I just love the innovativeness of the dishes here and the guest chefs that they bring in, like this guy. So the chef here is Sunil Bangu. Here. I'll link his Instagram below. They select the best partnerships ever. I think if you were to ever come here, you're just going to be met with a really good meal. It's really great. Good vibes, lovely setting. You're in a good location as well, so you can like go on to like different places to have drinks and stuff. Honestly, at Crispin, it's great, isn't it?
It smells like blancmange.
What's blancmange?
It's like milk jelly.
Oh, I know this stuff. Okay, fine. Sakura cherry blossom trifle, £9. Look at how fun that is. That just looks so good.
Sakura means cherry blossom in Japanese.
Does it? Oh, okay. That just looks amazing. That's incredible. I can't even articulate that. That is just wow.
Yeah.
It's got jelly in it. It's got really thin custard, it's got a sponge in it. That's like a mousse on top, right?
Yeah.
And the sprinkles. It's not too sweet.
It wouldn't be the same without those sprinkles.
Yeah, agreed. I think it could have more sprinkles.
No, it's good.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
It's like heavy but light. It's sweet but not too sweet. Oh, that's a perfectly balanced dessert.
It is a perfectly balanced dessert. That is incredible. A really great way to end a meal and also a really lovely long weekend. So thank you so much for joining on another vlog. Don't forget, if you do want to order SURI, there's a £10 off offer and you can use the link in my description, but also I'll put the code here for you if you just want to go direct to the website. Have a great week and we'll see you on the next vlog. Bye.